Good morning, campers. It's Miss Emily, and today in Campers Crusades for our cooking class, our first recipe we're going to make is banana sushi. You will need a banana, a tablespoon of Nutella, a tablespoon of peanut butter if you'd like, some honey if you'd like, and of course a tortilla. The first thing you're going to do is take your Nutella and spread it onto your tortilla. If you're using a second nut butter, then you don't have to spread the Nutella across the whole thing. You can just do half. Next, take your nut butter, or if you're allergic to nuts, obviously, you don't have to use peanut butter. You can use like a sun butter or something. Next, take a little drizzle of honey. If you want to, you don't have to. It's kind of sweet from the Nutella anyway. Next, take your banana and peel it. And place it on the tortilla like that. Next, you're going to wrap it up. Actually, you might be able to get a little bit better if you push it a little bit and go like this. There we go. And then take your knife and cut little sushi bites. And there you go. You have little bites of banana and Nutella sushi. And you can eat it however you want. The next recipe we will be making is no-bake cookies. And you will need 3 cups of quick oats, 2 cups of granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter, as well as a medium-sized saucepan. We will be cooking a little bit on the stove, so if you need to go grab your parent, you can do that. You'll also need 2 cooking sheets lined with parchment paper and a 1/2 cup of butter that we will be cutting up into tablespoons. The first thing we're going to do real quick is take our stick of butter and cut it into the tablespoons. So you'll have these little lines right here, and you can just take a regular butter knife and cut on the line. Next, we are going to put our butter pieces along with our sugar, the granulated sugar, the milk, and the cocoa powder into our medium-sized saucepan. So here we have our little tablespoon pieces. After the butter, grab your sugar. It's 2 cups of granulated sugar. As well as your 1/2 cup of milk. And the cocoa powder. Now we're going to put our saucepan on the stove and make it boil. So you want to stir the pot occasionally on medium heat, and then after it starts to boil on the edges, keep it on heat for another minute, exactly a minute. I'm not boiling yet, still got some chunks of butter, so just keep stirring on medium heat until you start to see bubbles on the edge. So if you can see here, my butter is completely melted and it is starting to boil on the edges. It's not boiling completely yet, but it's about to. And then after it's completely boiling on the edges, I will count for a minute. Just a little bit longer, and then I will start. Alright, it's boiling on the edges now, so now I will count to a minute. After it has been a minute, remove from heat, and then we're going to add in our next ingredients. So grab the peanut butter and the vanilla extract. So now you can add in your vanilla and your peanut butter. If you used unsalted butter, you might want to add a little bit of salt, but I used salted butter, so it should be fine. And the peanut butter, I have this little thingy. It makes cleaning a lot easier. So combine, stir it until the peanut butter is melted and smooth. And remember, you're not on the heat, the stove is off. I'm just on a burner that's not on, and I did not use. After your peanut butter is in and it's smooth, it should look like this. And now you're going to add your oats. So take your 3 cups of oats and pour it into the mixture. And fold it in. When it's combined, it'll look like this. And now you have to move over to your prepared cooking sheets. Now, when you get here, you're going to take about 2 spoonfuls of your mixture to make each cookie. And you're just going to keep putting them on the parchment paper. When you have placed your cookies on the cookie sheets, then you need to let them cool down for 20 to 30 minutes, and then they're ready. You can store them in an airtight container for up to 3 to 4 days on the counter or in the fridge, whatever you prefer. The last recipe we will be making is just an easy guacamole. You will need an avocado, an onion, but you won't use the whole onion, a Roma tomato, a lime, salt and pepper, garlic powder, as well as a cutting board, a small bowl, a spoon, and a knife with a parent so that they can help you cut the onion and the tomato. The first thing you're going to do is cut your avocado. So what you do is you take it like this and be very careful. It'll catch the pit, and once it catches the pit, you just swing it around. Highly recommend approaching a parent for this. Once you have made a complete rotation around your pit, then you just take the avocado like this, twist, and it comes out. And then to get the pit out, again, ask your parent. You just go with a knife, you twist it, and it comes out. After cutting your avocado, just take your spoon and scoop it out into a bowl. When it's in the bowl, you can just mash it up a little bit. Now we are going to work on our tomato. So just dice it up. Watch your fingers or have an adult help you. You don't have to dice it up really finely, just as small as you want. And this will just add some nice flavor and texture to your guacamole. You also don't have to add tomatoes if you don't want to. It's just some extra flavor. It doesn't have to be perfect. After you're done dicing it, then you can just put it into the bowl with your mashed avocado. Next, we're going to work on the onion. I will not be using a whole onion, but first, you cut off both ends. And then you want to peel off this skin. Like this. You can use white onion, purple onion, or red onion, or yellow. This is a white onion, but it's just what we had at our house. And again, you don't have to add any of these ingredients if you don't want to add them. I will probably only be doing about 1/4 of an onion, because I only have one avocado, and I don't want it to be too overpowering. You can just chop it up as finely as you would like. And then you put it into the bowl with your avocado and tomato. After that, then we will juice the lime. So here's the lime. I'm just going to roll it a little bit, juice it, and then take your knife, cut it like this, and squeeze it into the bowl. And give it a nice citric, acidic flavor. After you've added your lime juice, just take a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and the best ingredient, garlic powder. And mix it all up. And then you have a nice bowl of guacamole that you can put on some chips for a snack or appetizer, and you can also have it on tacos or fajitas, which is actually what my family will be doing with it later. If you want to keep your guacamole good before eating it, if you're not going to eat it right away, then you just take your pit and you put it back in. I hope you guys enjoyed cooking with me. Have a good rest of your summer.